Today we're talking about the differences between cosmetic surgery and breast reconstruction. Here to discuss this important topic is Dr. Peter Klainer from Chrysalis Plastic Surgery. And Mark Hyacin is the president and founder of Men Against Breast Cancer. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning.
You know, Mark, can I start with you? Your organization, Men Against Breast Cancer. First of all, the first thing I thought it was men who actually have breast cancer, but it's not. It's a support group.
Men Against Breast Cancer is the only national nonprofit whose mission is basically to help men be there for the women they love. And I was fortunate to be able to start this in honor of my mom, who's a 20-year breast cancer survivor this month.
That's a wonderful thing, because I guess being a caregiver and for a man to actually know how to nurture and take care of his wife, girlfriend, whatever woman who is in his life, that's very important.
It's critically important, and what we were talking about earlier is I look at breast cancer as a family issue. Our ribbon for Men Against Breast Cancer is pink and blue to show it's a partnership between men and women. And if you take my mom out of our picture, it's not a family. So if you're helping the caregiver be there for the woman he loves, she's going to have a better quality of life and be able to focus on her treatment, which is really what we do.
I've never heard of an organization like that. It's a great idea.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And you know, we have a friend of the show, Dr. Peter Klainer, is back here again. Cosmetic surgery, and one of the things that you specialize in is breast reconstruction. And it's wonderful that you two got together. How did you two partner for this?
Well, it was a coincidental mutual friend, I guess. And I think that what Mark does is extraordinarily important. And I'm kind of honored to be here to even talk about what I do in the same light as what he does, because I think many men, being that I deal with women after having had surgery for breast cancer, a lot of their significant others, I'm not sure, are vitally aware of how they can support their wives, girlfriends, mothers. And for me, it's a privilege to be part of this. But what I like to say is the way I can help is when women either have had breast reconstruction immediately after surgery or want it secondarily, that's where I can help and fit in. Some women have breast reconstruction and the opposite side doesn't match the reconstructed side. It makes them feel self-conscious. Sometimes as the breast reconstruction ages, they need revisions, things like changes in shape, or when women want nipple reconstruction or real reconstruction. That's where I specialize in helping them.
And that's a very important thing, because being confident after having breast surgery, and even as it relates to what Mark is doing, just in a relationship, I'm sure if a woman feels just as beautiful as she was before she learned that she had breast cancer, that's a very important thing to be able to provide a service like that for women.
Well, I'm just happy that I have the skills to offer them that support. Yeah. And it is kind of a joint effort in the family, not only supporting them through the cancer portion, but it's equally they need the support through the reconstructive process. It's a very emotional time going through the reconstructive process and what revisions may be required.
Yeah. And Mark, let's talk more about your agency or your foundation that you've started. How long ago did you start this?
Well, I started Men Against Breast Cancer in 1999, but I had a nonprofit prior to that I started in honor of my mom called the Gloria Hyacin Breast Cancer Foundation. It kind of melded into Men Against Breast Cancer.
So what's going to happen on May 11th?
Well, May 11th, we are having our second kickoff at L2 in Georgetown, which will highlight our News Dudes event, which is coming up June the 7th at the Collection in Chevy Chase at the Bulgari store. And it's
Bulgari.
Yeah,
you're
Bulgari.
I know. Right there.
I didn't realize that when we set this up. But News Dudes is what it is. It's men in the media. All stations are going to come together to support the cause of men being there for the women they love. Because when I go out and speak, what I mention to people, I say, what's more normal and natural than being there for somebody you love? And that's what we're all about.
And I guess learning how to do that, that's what you're teaching, right? If a man comes to you and says, all right, you know, this woman in my life has been diagnosed, I don't know how to be there for her. Is that some of the tools they can walk away with?
Tools is a great word, because when we're talking with guys, we try to keep it as masculine as possible to get their interest, because we talk about tools, we talk about a blueprint, but we can't give everybody the answers because it's whatever's appropriate for their relationship.
There is so much that you have to offer, and
thank you.
If they go to your website, are they able to find out more?
www.menagainstbreastcancer.org, all spelled out, one word.
And that's May 11th and June 7th.
May 11th and June 7th.
Gentlemen, thank you so much. This has been wonderful, very informative. Lots of luck to you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll have more Let's Talk Live coming up right after this.